Hey guys, this is gonna be How to Play To the Moon by Sweet Trip off their album You Will Never Know Why. I learned this all about ear, so some of these chords might not be completely accurate, but this is the best that I could get it to sound. So we're gonna start with the shape. It's kind of a Sweet Trip shape. It's gonna start on the 5th fret of the A string. Ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, middle finger on the 6th fret of the G string, and pinky on the 7th fret of the B string. And then bar that. We have this shape. And then I play this a different way. Well, I guess there's probably a couple different ways to play it. So put your first finger on the 7th fret, your ring finger on the 9th fret of the A string, and then just bar this entire thing. So I think that is the chord, but I play it ring finger on the 9, and then I bar down here, and then I connect at the top with my thumb hitting that top string that I need, just because this high E doesn't ring out, and I don't hear that on the song. But who knows? Maybe he's playing it without that high E. But you know, so I'm just gonna do this. So we're gonna just have this little thing. So move the shape, downstroke, and then while that's going, you have that cool part. So 5th fret, slide down to the 2nd on the low E, 2nd on the A, open, and then go back, slide up. So we're gonna have something that says like, that goes a couple times, and then you had to connect it at the end with, I forgot these type of chords. I forgot the name of that, but and then keep a finger on this 4th fret of the A, and then use your pinky to play the G string on the 6th fret. Just mute that string between them. So take this, and from that 4, slide up to 11, then down to 7, then back up to 9. So I know how to do that. And then before that verse starts, we kind of have this part where the chord repeats. And you're gonna have this little top guitar over. 11 on the G, 10 on the B, and 9 on the E. So, sorry. G, B, G, G, B, G, E, G, B, G, E, G, B, G, E, G, B, E. And then you have to start the verse, sorry. So start with that bar shape that we had earlier. This is gonna be the 9th fret. I'm just gonna give you the layout of the chords so then I can show you them in motion. So I'm gonna have this bar on the 9, move down to a minor 7th shape on that 9th fret still. A, 9, D, 11. It's gonna be a bar, so the actual only 2 fingers you're gonna have on here is this 11 on the D and this 10 on the B. So bar, minor 7th, bar. So this part's weird. It only uses these 3 chords on it. They just kind of move them around like crazy. So like system over there. So I'll still have the tabs on the screen. I guess I'm not really thinking of that right now. But you're gonna move bar, minor 7th, go down a bar, up a bar, and minor 7th, back to bar, and then go back to the first shape. Get a clue. Move back up to your minor 7th. 7 ways to tell why, yeah, something high, yeah. So yeah, with this little part here, just minor 7th, bar, down, back up. And then it's gonna go to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. There's a lot of stuff being layered there, so I don't really try to achieve that sound from the song, but it's just playing this minor 7th, just playing, going through there and just kind of playing some individual notes. And then, yeah, you just move with that bar back. Yeah, and then you get the second verse, which is the same exact thing, except, yeah, basically. So yeah, let's go through that one more time then. I'm sorry, I completely forgot this part. So right after that to the moon part, we're gonna stay with these shapes and just play them again in a different pattern. So let's go. I honestly forgot how many times it does that, like sliding up and back down. But all you need to know is that on the last one, minor 7th, just move that middle finger with it. Yeah, and then your next verse starts off. Yeah, and then after both those verses, it's got that kind of quieter part where that bass line is like, and then you have this part looping over. So as those layer, you start to hear those chords from the beginning again, except you're gonna be like kind of galloping on the notes this time. So it's like, and then after you hear that a couple times, you're gonna hear the higher chords that we were doing too. So at the start, something like, yeah, and then that's all. So then from there, you know, some of the chords just kind of repeat during that last part, but that is basically all the song. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will hopefully continue the series of songs from Sweet Trip. Thank you guys.